Welcome to the banks of the Red Cedar, East Lansing, home of the Michigan State Spartans, where the fans have been ready for hours in anticipation of this big one we have coming up. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see, the Minnesota Golden Gophers taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Michigan State Spartans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Golden Gophers will put total leather and we'll get started. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So the Michigan State Spartans offense takes the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. This is what Spartan running backs do. They get behind their pads, they move the chains. Le'Veon Bell, among many, who've been great at that.
And Kenneth Walker, man, you pulled back a couple years ago, such a great season, too. But just that's their physicality. That's the brand that they've had. That's what their coaches embrace. You know, not being the quote-unquote main team in their state, but they're going to hit you in the face and they're going to play physical.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. Sweet feet on the move. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Spartans moving quickly to the line. Now the play fake. He lost one down the sideline. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Running back searching for a hole. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Gonna run it, it's Akbar. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Looking to scramble. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
What an effort getting to the quarterback there. You think about Michigan State D-linemen, Jarrell Worthy, Shalik Calhoun, guys that could use their frame to their advantage, and you just could not block them. This guy has physical ability. He's got a lot of things he can't coach. One of those is that frame, and he used it right there to his advantage.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed, with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They'll keep it on the ground. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. The Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up. Going up top on first down. Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Touchdown, Spartans! What a catch and run for 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Using his legs, it's Akbar. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to him. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. To throw, it's Stewart. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be 4th down. The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Good blocking, good running, pick up of 6 out to the 30. And the Spartans in the hurry-up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Firing to the right, complete. Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Right back to the well. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. The run to the right. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Stewart. Coming after him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
How about the aggressive play calling? Love aggressiveness, bringing the free safety down, blitzing him. You could tell completely disrupted the offense. They didn't know how to handle it. Free safety chases the QB, gets him on the ground.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it's knocked away downfield, the DB getting a hand in there. And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The offense set for a 1st down play. Looking to move it through the air. And the pass is intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Michigan State. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. UCLA is down right now inside the Rose Bowl, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Pasadena today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Boise State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking downfield, it's Stewart. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the 1st down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down. Quick completion to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Catch in the middle. It's Stoneburner there to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. On 4th down, they'll run it looking for the first. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Offense getting set for first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Spartans want to pick up the tempo. Off play action. Steps away to find some room. He'll pull it down. Turns it on in midfield. And how about that run? A huge gain and a slide at the end. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. This guy fits that Spartan quarterback mold, a guy who makes plays, a Jeff Smoker, a Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, a guy that you can depend on. You got to find that guy that can complement who you are and what you are, and so you can get a lot of the fans going, go green, go white. Find the complementing quarterback to this offense.
Quick pass on the fly motion. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Power football with the run. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. With jet sweep pass. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be knocked down. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Going up top. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. And the Golden Gophers will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Give to the running back. At the 35, he's got room. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Discards a man. Off he goes. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Handoff from the gun. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide open on the move. He has it on the jet sweep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
27, Minnesota, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive.
And it's picked off for the third time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Excellent field position here for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. The Spartans have taken it inside the 20. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He's looking to pass. Now adjusting. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Motion from the offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Just drives it between the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He looks that one in nicely. At the 35, he's open. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It has just been that kind of day for this guy. 4 picks now thrown in this game. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. He just hasn't been throwing the football accurately. This is a game he would like to soon forget.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll run it with the jet sweep. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After trying the running game on 1st down, they come to the line on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. From the gun on 3rd down. Finds a man on the left. And he's still running after the move. Big gain on that one as he stepped out of bounds with a 1st down.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the 1st half.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UAB is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Roddy White should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by 11 to Ole Miss. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Back to pass, it's Stewart. Setting up the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They get to him as he throws. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Comes out throwing on first down. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Minnesota! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
PAT unit on the field. Bangs it through for an extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like he's going for the big play. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Makes his connection. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Just over 20 seconds to play in the half. You just don't want to make a big mistake here. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Caught on the outside. It's Stoneburner. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wants to throw on second down. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Looking for a man. It's Stewart. Lost one deep down the right side. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's head back to the place they've been playing football for more than 100 years, Spartan Stadium.
Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
On the run, it's Akbar. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Tackled after picking up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Gophers look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. It's a draw. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. And the Golden Gophers with the 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll put the tight end in motion. The running back has it. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. A 3rd and long coming up here. Dropping back, it's Stewart. Got him downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. The give out of the gun. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
That makes the score. Michigan State 37, Minnesota 10.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw at Stewart. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Golden Gophers will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. Running with power. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Wide out in motion. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg to differ.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. They'll ride the hot hand.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Scanning the field, it's Stewart. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Never a doubt.
That makes the score. Michigan State 37, Minnesota 13.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think we can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
First down here for the offense.
And first down for the offense.
Hand off from the shotgun. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Michigan State! And the beatdown has ensued.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The give from the gun. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the third. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. On second down, wants to throw. Tackled immediately after the catch. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on third and short from the 21. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to go up top on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On second down, looking again to throw. Fires to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. And the Golden Gophers are on the move. He's going to pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Line getting set on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's going to take off. And the ball slipped out. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Finds us back in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Makes the catch. It's long. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They keep attacking through the air. Dances away from the heat. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. He's back to throw on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Tosses it incomplete. The coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. A first down for the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Makes a man miss.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the Oak. They're going to test the right side with this one. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They go to the ground. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? He slings it deep to the left. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
Fires to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly to the tight end. And the Golden Gophers pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Linderbaum. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. Fires to the big fella. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Golden Gophers are flying down the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Finds the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Getting some heat. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. He's looking to throw. On the run, fires downfield. Complete downfield. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking to move it through the air. Snags it over the middle. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Gophers have moved it inside the 20. On second down, looking to throw. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He got it.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.